Hello and welcome to ESPNcricinfo Dailies. I'm Ronak Kapoor with the top cricket news this Tuesday. First up, New Zealand registered an emphatic win over England in the first test at Mount Maunganui. New Zealand cricket to apologise to Jofra Archer after racial abuse during that first test. Trent Boult likely to miss the second test against England, and George Bailey set to become national selector for Australia. Starting off with the result of the first test between New Zealand and England at Mount Maunganui, and the hosts wrapped up a crushing win over the visitors after blowing England away for just 197 on day 5 to seal an innings win and take a 1-0 lead in the two-match series. Left-arm seamer Neil Wagner's 8th 5-wicket haul in tests led New Zealand's charge on the final day, which England resumed at 55 for 3, needing to bat out the entire day to save the test. Joe Denley, Ben Stokes as well as Sam Curran and Jofra Archer lower down the order showed some resilience, but New Zealand seamers ensured the job was done in just under 70 overs on day 5. Sticking with news from the final day's play between England and New Zealand at Mount Maunganui, an England seamer Jofra Archer has revealed he was subject to racial insults from a member of the crowd following his dismissal on day 5. Archer tweeted about the treatment he had received as he left the field at the end of his innings. In a statement, New Zealand Cricket said that the perpetrator had not been located, but that the board would be in touch with Archer to apologise. More news from the series, and New Zealand's Trent Boult is likely to miss the second test against England after leaving the field due to a pain in the right-hand side of his ribs on the 5th day of the first test. Boult, who bowled 1 over on the final day before going off, will undergo an MRI scan on Tuesday to determine the extent of the injury. The second test at Hamilton starts on Friday, and with New Zealand starting a 3-match series in Australia soon after that fixture, it seems unlikely he will be risked. Lockie Ferguson and Matt Henry are the other seam bowling options in the 15-man squad. And finally, former Australia ODI captain and current Tasmania batsman George Bailey is set to become the third member of the national selection panel alongside Chairman Trevor Hons and head coach Justin Langer, adding the contemporary voice that Cricket Australia has been searching for in their deliberations for the national team. Bailey, who is widely respected in Australian cricket circles, will be a departure from tradition by taking on a selection role while still a player. Being a current cricketer, Bailey has retorted to questions about bias himself by saying that he wasn't going to pick himself. While Test captain Tim Paine revealed during the recently concluded Gabba Test against Pakistan that he was firmly in favour of the appointment.